Thank you for joining. While I'm waiting for people to join live, I have more giveaways. Today's Friday the 13th. And this is my giveaway bag, so I keep it all straight. This is number 13 for Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th. Okay, that is number 13 for Friday the 13th. If you want that, please hit me up. Skype me, tell me I want 13, and send me your address. Here's number 14. Just a little hand-carved domino, smooth on the back, rough text on the front. 15. Number 15. 16. And if you guys are avid watchers, you've seen me make these as I somehow 15, 16, you must be on 17. 17. 18. And if you'd like any of these, please Skype me and tell me what number you want and send me your address. Tell me you're a subscriber and you like my show. This is number 19. I never finished this. This is a plastic casting. I already did the oceans. I did not scratch out the green and the rest of the planet. Somebody can finish that if they want. If I don't lose it. It's in the bag. It's in the bag. What are we going to do? We are going to review the ts400 and cut the squish and drop it. That's what we're going to do. A little review on the ts400. Safety glasses on. Okay, let's talk about what you want to do with your spacer that I sent you. You want to widen it out here because I made it to round jet and I made it the other direction. So you want to widen it out there, pull it down there, and fill it in with steel putty. I'm going to drill the holes. If you widen it out further, the holes should line up. Or if you want to ramjet it, turn it around, run this in the front, and somehow try and get your carburetor above the cylinder. But if you go with, say, a chainsaw carburetor, doesn't matter if it's lower, above it, below it, behind it, anywhere, this will work in any position. And it doesn't have to be level. You know, all the chainsaws, you can run them upside down, you can run them in any position, like in a tree. You have to get a pulse line. But yes, if you're going to ramjet it, I suggest a carburetor like this style. Hey, cool. Let me turn on the big screen, Will. What kind of questions you got for me today, Will? What you doing today, man? Glad to see you. Thanks for coming to the show. And what number did you want? I'm pretty sure you wanted one. I just numbered them all so you see which number you want. And we're reviewing this. We want Kenny to catch Kenny up onto it. I'll show you where I'm at now. Arrow always goes to the exhaust on a chainsaw, which is very nice. That fits on just like that. And we rotate it all the way to the top. And we check the squish. I just pull it out like this. I know if I hang on it, it's a freaking zero. And let me just find a little silly putty hanging up. Or not. I know how much I need to go down to. I need to take that down to nothing. And it's just there to hold my transfer blocks in. And let's talk about building transfer. Transfer blocks. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you. Some people work for money. Some people work for love. Some people work for thumbs up. That's me. A review on this. We're going to cut the squishy down. But how you make these is you use some steel putty like this. Put your spacer on. Steel putty the back first. Let it dry. And then steel putty here and here. Make sure your putty's warm before you cast it. You'll feel it warm in all one color, and that means that it's ready. You want to use acetone. You want to use some kind of cleaner, MEK, methyl ketone, anything like that. And some of the future stuff I want to try is I want to start blasting water up through the cylinders and blocking each side and checking flow. I've been reading that in my book, of course, that I tell everybody. You can check your flow by jetting water through the cylinder. You can see turbulence. You can see everything with water pressure. The big race teams have smoke makers that they use smoke, but water is a better source to watch flow. And then slowly move the piston up and watch how the flow changes. This will help you design your flow better than anything is actually watching it. And the only way you can watch it is use a liquid or a gas or smoke that is visible. But water's free. I mean, 5-gallon bucket of water, sink the cylinder, plug the back, and shoot water, the faucet or the water hose directly into the cylinder. And if you're checking that, or directly into the spark plug, if you're checking the exhaust. Underneath for intake. And this is going to show every single leak too. And it would be, water would be much better to test than air. You always see me testing with air. Okay. So what I was looking for is I was going to show you a good way to make the transfer ports is with epoxy spreaders. But of course, I'm having a hard time finding them. Here we go. These are epoxy spreaders, and these will make your steel stick with less bubbles, less everything. And you want to work it up with this. Normally I use my hands and all this, but I'm told to use epoxy mixer sticks to mix your epoxy and then have the shape you want, which I believe is this one right here. And you'll put it right there, and then you'll push it out. And then you'll smooth it out with your smoothers. Looking for the right one. That looks like the right one. And you can cut these to any shape you want, but see how they're like that? And that's how you want to get your flow right. I mean, I'm using my fingers now, and I don't like the outcome. So I'm switching to epoxies. They're called epoxy. There we go. Sealant spreaders. And they're just rubber like that. But it will, right now I'm using putty sticks, and I'm told that these will work much better. I'll try it on the next cylinder. I'm doing a block. Got a new overhead light, so we can see a little better without blasting that serious one. Let's start taking this down. Get the beast out of the way. New beast. Okay, here's my flux I found. You were looking for that in my last show. Move my fence out of the way, clean up my table. And we're just going to take it down to practically nothing. And what's nice about the ts400 is both the exhaust and the intake is flat. So it's the easiest one to surface down compared to the ones that have angles. The ones that have angles, you have to build something up to make it flat. But with the ts400, it's really nice because it's got a flat part on both sides. And Will, I'm still waiting. Yeah, you said sup. I'm waiting. You're my best talker on the show, you know. Everybody else has got their cat tied. I'm going to be in down position. I'm going to be here. I want to check my square. So, check the square and level. Let's check levelness. Put that away. Little that away. Let's drop the wheels. There we go. Or just move it in the garage until it's level. And then check the square over here. I have a square and I just checked it the other day, so I'm hoping it's good. Let's move the rib fence into position. And then set, we want the cylinder to be past my plate. And then take it down. Back it up just a hair. Set this, and we're ready to roll. Hopefully nobody will have to get out while I got my giant monstrosities in the way. I don't know how the rest of you builders don't live without a couple of giant machines to push around. There we go, though. I rebuilt this 3/4 1953 GE engine or electric motor. I just put a new capacitor in it and set it for 20 to 30 megafarad or 3,000 to 4,000. I'm putting in my ear protection. Thought my table was loose. Let's start surfing on the felt. Very portable. Very, very portable. Okay, now next is to check the squish. And piece of cake, I'm going a little long on this show. I'm over 20 minutes already. But that's how I deck. I want to go a little bit further to make that deck complete right there. I just got a nick there, but your seal is here. This is where you want it perfect. Right around here. And that's pretty dang good. And I'm nice and tight. I have to blow it out though before I can stack it and check the squish. So I'll be back to check the squish with you guys on my next show. If you got any questions, Will, hit me up, dude. And which number did you want, Will? If you're still around, Will. Or Skype me. Here's my Skype number. Let me get that. Here's my Skype number. Make sure I got the whole number in there. You guys can Skype me, tell me what number you want, and an address. You just send a text to me or whatever, or call me up. This is my Skype number. I got it just for the show. $3 a month, you know, so hopefully somebody uses it. The Bone Dog. Yes. Okay. Number 5, I believe it was. Hit me up. Send a text with your address to this right here, Will, and I'll get it right out to you. Just send a text to this with your address, Will. And hopefully you're in the United States and it won't cost me more than 50 cents to send it to you. And I'll send it to you, Will. Thanks for always watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it, man. I do. I appreciate you, Will. You stick around, you watch, you try and learn. It's amazing. You ask questions. That's amazing. You know. And thank you for watching. I don't want to go over 25 minutes. I'm trying to keep them under 10, but with me, you know how impossible that is. Thanks for watching, and catch you guys next time. Thank you.